So myself and the ex-girlfriend, the mom, we closed up with our conversation and we went our separate ways. I called her on a Monday, and that Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. is when I went to my prenatal care appointment. By Thursday of that week, I was working overnight in Center City, Philadelphia. I started having the most crippling Braxton Hicks, and they were so close together, and they lasted, the duration was ridiculous. And it was so bad that I couldn't get out of my chair. And I remember that we had a nurse from CHOP coming over to pick up equipment for my patient because they were moving the very next day. So we were packing up the room. I couldn't get out the chair. I literally could not get out the chair. I could not stand up. And I was terrified that I was going to actually end up having to go to a hospital in Philly. Look, y'all know the hospitals in Philly suck. Don't nobody want to go to the hospital in Philadelphia. Not at all. Not at all. It was really bad though. It was really, really, really bad. And I was like, I'm gonna wait it out and just see if it subsides, because I don't want to sit up here and go call an ambulance and go to the hospital and that shit stops as soon as I get to the hospital. Let me just see if it subsides. I was on all fours, rocking back and forth on the floor. I'm crawling over to my patient's feed pump to begin his infusion in crippling pain, and I'm on the floor on all fours. I didn't finish my 8 p.m., 9 p.m., and 10 p.m. meds and treatments until midnight because I literally could not do my fucking job. But my body is fucking weird. That shit'll stop as soon as the ambulance gets here. That shit'll stop on the way to the fucking hospital. So I was like, no. We're gonna wait it out. It's really bad, it hurts a lot, and it doesn't feel normal. But I want my money. And I'm trying to stay on the clock as long as I possibly can. I know that's stupid. But I did know I'm surrounded by all these fucking hospitals, so if anything happens, I can get to a hospital. But I wanted to wait it out. Around 1 a.m. it did subside, but that prompted me to call on call, speak to my GYN. I had a emergency appointment scheduled the very next morning. So when I got off of work and I went to my appointment, my GYN told me that my cervix, I shared this already in another part of the series, but he told me that my cervix was anterior and it's supposed to be posterior. Anterior is what happens to your cervix when you are about to deliver. So maybe like 4 to 6 weeks before your actual due date. At this time I was like a little over 5 months pregnant. Keep in mind, just 3 days prior, I had already gone to my prenatal appointment and everything was fine. The only thing that changed or happened was me finding out this information. And at first, yeah, a lot of this was shits and giggles and it was like hee hee ha ha. Yo, like he's such a fucking dickhead. But then reality was like, that nigga did that shit to you. Like he broke her heart, he broke your heart, he fucked her over, he fucked you over. You thought you were having baby number 5. And I know that sounds crazy in itself, but keep in mind, he told me that his oldest were 18 and 20. So they're grown. Yeah, they're still his kids, but they're fucking grown. But he told you your baby was gonna be baby number 5, and it turns out your baby is baby number 8. You're not baby mom number 5, you're baby mom number 7. You risk collateral damage because that nigga has a real fucking psychotic problem. You were just a fucking convenience. That man didn't even like you. So we know he didn't love you for sure. Like, he handpicked you to fuck over and treat you like shit. When all of that set in, I internalized it, and it physically took a toll on my body. It really did. I got really depressed. I got really anxious. I was really, really fucking irritable. My GYN told me, you have to stop stressing. I need you to stay as hydrated as possible. Don't be surprised. The baby may come before his due date. But we're gonna do everything we can to make sure we keep him in there as long as possible. I'm sorry, I'm having a really bad, really intense Braxton Hick right now. You're okay, love. I can't wait to give this little boy everything he can imagine this life could offer. And not just in material. I love being able to show my children the beautiful parts of the world. The beautiful parts of life. Oh my God, here comes another one. Oh shit, this hurts. When I got home from my emergency prenatal appointment, I did go on Instagram and I messaged the ex-girlfriend's daughter. And I basically told her, this shit is all setting in and I'm really upset about it. Like, I'm actually mad now. Because, you know, of course I told all my friends and my family and my therapist, so I had to relive the experience of telling them their reaction and then dealing with my own feelings about the situation. When I reached out to her, I then got a text message from the ex-girlfriend, her mom, and she said something along the lines of, respectfully, I would appreciate it if you no longer contact my daughter. Now again, I already understood and knew friendships, sisterhoods, and all that shit happens in movies, okay? This isn't the movie The Other Woman. We live in the real world. Friendships don't flourish from trauma like this. So I understood. The only reason why I did reach out to the daughter is because I really wanted somebody to talk to about the same person that we both knew that was a piece of total fucking shit. She also said it in, oh shit, here comes another one. I only reached out to the daughter because she told me if I had any questions or needed to know anything that I could contact her. And I know she's 19. Essentially, to me, she is a child, and she really, you know, she was looking out for her mom to involve herself in the first place. But I was really vulnerable at that time. I was really vulnerable, and it was all like really setting in. And then knowing that the reason why my body and my pregnancy was advancing so quickly at that point was because of stress, I was just really upset. I don't really quite know what I expected as a whole from that attempt to communicate, but I know I still wanted to talk about it, and the mom let me know respectfully, and I respected her wishes that she didn't want me to contact her daughter anymore. So that's fair.